Hi peeps, today I am going to rebuild my pressure washer pump. It was leaking very badly, so that's why I opened it up, and accidentally I spilled up all the oil. You see this section here. From here we had water leakage problem. There was a little gasket which was misplaced, and I didn't know that these four bolts which we need Allen keys to remove actually holds the full section within the cylinder. So I didn't know that, so I accidentally opened it up and spilled all the oil. And I'm glad I opened it up because the condition of the oil was very poor. Let me show you. I have the oil. So here you can see the condition of the oil. It's so muddy and it's definitely need to be changed. So we are definitely not going to put it back. I don't know what was the oil used in here. So I did some research and found out that SA30 oil to be used in these pumps. Now when I did some research, I was comparing the AC30 oil with some engine oils because I have a bike. My bike used 20W50. I compared it with SA30 oil and find out that AC30 oil is thinner than this one, and this 20W50 oil can perform better in extreme heat condition. And so if we use this oil, definitely is going to protect the pump more, because we are not here every day checking the oil like bikes. So it's going to stay in here about 1 or 2 years until or unless the pump fails. So let's continue disassembling the pump, and then we'll put some oil, because definitely right now there is no oil in here. We actually have 4 screws in here to lift up this cover. So let me remove it quickly. Okay, so I have removed all the 4 screws holding the cover. Now I need to unwind this wire so that I can put it aside. So here is the cover. Now here's the pump. Now to get access to the cylinder, we need to remove these 4 Allen key bolts. And while removing those bolts, we should keep the pump in this way, so that if you are opening your pump for first time, you don't accidentally spill the oil like me, what I did, because I didn't know the oil will be come out. So we need number 5 Allen key, which is 5mm Allen key, you can say, to remove these bolts. These bolts are extremely tight. I need to put some external torque to remove these bolts, but now they are easy because I use some grease to put them back. I'm trying to put the bolts in order how these bolts were installed, because it will help us to put it back easily, and it won't be cross-threaded, so there will be less chance of getting the threaded gets damaged. Okay, so this was the last bolt. Now here we have the pistons, and we have the bearing and cam. Let me show you. So here is literally the bearing assembly, There are balls inside. You shouldn't lose these balls. So I'm going to put it in here because we are going to clean it up before putting back the oils. This should come out. We don't need it out actually. Let me clean it up. I'm going to just use a cleaning cloth. And here are the pistons. And if you look carefully, we have a gasket in here. We should grease it up. I already greased it up before, and I will do it again before putting it back in here. Now let me show you why it was leaking water earlier. I already have completed work in here, and as you can see, this gasket was causing the issue. Actually, this gasket came out and was stuck in here. That's why it was leaking water. So what I did, I removed the gasket, put it back properly with greased up, and as you can see here are already greased up. I already applied some grease, and I also did remove this rubber rings or gaskets and grease them up. So let's put it back because our work is done in here. Now let's clean up the ball bearings. So these are all clean now. Now we're ready to put some oil in here. Now before putting back the oil, I'll put the bearing back and this little guide. Now we have 1.2 liter oil here. Okay, so I'm going to use this little engine flush bottle, which is 50 ml. This is empty. I'm going to use it to measure the oil I'm going to put in here. So we should be needing less than 100 ml. Now in this bottle I already have marked in here to know that it is the full capacity. So there are 1.2 liter oil in here. There might be more, I don't know. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to fill this bottle up to, I can see a line here which I guess indicates the 50 ml. So I'm going to fill it up till here, and then I will put it inside. And we shouldn't fill it all the way up till here because when we'll put the piston back, it will take some space, so the extra oil will come out. So we'll fill it up like about this, I guess. There is already a marking here, so I guess I'll fill it up till here. All I know, we are gonna need only less than 100 ml. So I'm going to make a very little cut here with help of the Allen key. I guess that's good. I'm going to fill it up in this bottle. Okay, so we have 50 ml oil in here. It's full. I'm going to put it inside the machine. Okay, so it already filled it up. So I'm gonna put a little more, little about 5 to 10 ml. But before that, I like to make sure that it's not going to come out. Yeah, we are gonna need little more. You can put some little more oil. So I'm going to fill it up 50 ml again. Okay, it's full. Now I can use this rest of the bottle for my bike. And I'm going to use little more in here. I think it's enough. I poured about 10 ml, I guess. Now before putting it back, I'll take some oil and lube the gasket. We are good. Now I'll take one bolt. Now these bolts were already greased up. I'll put some more grease so that it can be easier next time we remove it. Because I had really hard time removing these bolts. So now first I'm going to bolt. First I'm going to use only 2 bolts to hold it in place. Then we'll put back rest of the bolts. Now as it holds in place, I like to put all 4 bolts. I want all the 4 bolts tensioned properly. I don't want to put all of the load on these 2 bolts, so I'll put the rest of the bolts as well. And I'm going to tie them in crisscross pattern. This bolt is taking load now. And same goes to this bolt. And now these bolts are taking it down. This way we will have equal force on all the bolts. So none of these bolts will work hard. They will work together. Okay, so all the bolts are tight. Now I'll clean up the extra mobile which we used to lubricate the gasket, and if I tilt it now, there shouldn't be any oil leakage. Okay, so far looks good. Now we'll know further when we will use it. Just making sure all the bolts are tight. Actually, it would be better if I could replace the gaskets. That's not possible because we don't have one, and I don't know if I can get a kit of this or not. So now let's put back its cover. Okay, so it's done. Now all we have left to test it out. Now here's how I rebuilt my pressure washer pump. If you like my work, make sure you like and subscribe the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.